press conference of the AFCON qualifiers here at Orlando Stadium. Coach, I'm going to hand over to you to address the media. Thereafter, they will be asking you a few questions, but just in your opinion, I mean, if you could just share with us the game that was a few minutes ago.
Sorry, my voice is gone. It was a pleasure being in South Africa today. It was a tough game, a very good game. South Africa got a very good side, and they play good football. But the football game is just about the 90 minutes. Yesterday I said it, it's 90 minutes with Joshua. So we are here to compete, and we competed. And we have an advantage now at home, trust me. We are playing 12 against 11 in our home. We have respected with us, or he's respected us. So South Africa, I wish every one of us good luck, but we're going to play them.
Thank you so much to the captain, obviously your team there equalising, and perhaps that was a cherry on the top for you as Liberians here today on South African home turf.
Yeah, it was always a pleasure to represent the country to the fullest. The game was a tough game. We didn't really understand our opponent from the first half, but in the second half, we came together and we believe we have the willpower, and with the enthusiasm and the courage from the coach also in the locker room, we came back and we put everything behind us, and we know that we have to get the result, yes or yes. So now we go to Liberia, and then we'll see what next, you know. By the grace of God, we know that we will come up with something good.
All right, taking questions now for coach and captain. Please just say the media house that you represent, as well as your name when asking your question. Hands up, and I'll count 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on the point, coach. We saw you celebrating.
Your name, please, as well as the media house that you represent.
Oh, sorry. My name is Tiseto Mane from City Press. Coach, we saw you celebrating as if you have won the match. I suppose the point feels like the 3 points away from home. Just what does the win mean to you and the team?
Oh, first of all, my celebration has so many meanings. One, this is my first international game as a head coach of Liberia in my career. And my first game in my career to play against a good team in South Africa. And our plan was to get a draw in South Africa, because we know it could be tough to win them at home. We wanted a draw. And also, I'm a Muslim. I was fasting today, it's Ramadan. And I asked God to permit me to get a draw here. And when I get a draw, I celebrated and asked God, thank you. And also, I believe in my players, and I also celebrated my players too, because I wanted them to do the job that they did. And I was also happy back home, because there was a lot of critic, you know, and now I think the critic is back us, and we are moving forward. And this will be my first qualifier to go to Ivory Coast. And for sure, we'll go to Ivory Coast. Inshallah.
Coach, Lorenzo from the Biscuit Times. At one point, let's say to the end of the first half, the start of the second half, it looked like it's just how many goals Bafana were going to score. What were you telling your team at that point, and what kept your determination alive to fight back like that for the rest of the game?
I told my players in the dressing room, I said, Bafana score 100, we will score 100. So when they score, no worry, keep your calm, focus, and let's go. You know, it was difficult for us. It's a new team, it's a new generation. We had a lot of young players from Europe, like him. You know, it's tough in Africa. Sometimes you have to adapt yourself. So we got to know that. But we knew that we could suffer. We knew that as Bafana could miss a lot of goals. We know. But it's football. One have to miss and one have to capitalize on that. So we keep our calm, we defend it well, and we got to need a result. That was it.
TT?
Coach.
Then Temba.
Yeah, so several from me. So the fact that the 10 leg is going to be playing you are going to be playing at home for the first time after a long time.
Yeah.
What does it mean? And looking at the group, do you fancy your chances of qualifying for the next round?
The first thing is this. It took us almost 2 to 3 years now.
Yeah. We
have not played at home. The Liberians are hungry, very hungry. So it depends. The result of today could motivate them. But trust me, before 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning, the stadium will be packed already. Trust me. And trust me, the Liberians will be there to support their team. And Bafana Bafana, this is a message for you. We came to compete here, and then we will compete. Nothing will judge us, but trust me, it will not be easy for them. We're going to play them, and we'll play them, and nothing will judge us.
Temba?
Temba Shabalala, Joseph from Sports. Coach, I just needed to find out something. Within your squad, within your team, your technical team, you've got an Anthony Lafort, who is a South African football legend. How much of an input did he have in you achieving this result and just taking you around the South African football structure?
First of all, let me tell you that Anthony Lafort is a legend in Liberia, very big legend. And it's not just this national team now. I was a head coach for the U15 and U17 before giving me this job. And the U17, Anthony Lafort traveled with me for games. And I brought him on board because I know the children could be motivated through Lafort. And on the senior national team, I told him we have to come together and we have to work together. Trust me, Anthony Lafort present with us and motivated the players and make the players to get confident. And Anthony Lafort know all these guys here in South Africa. And he told us about him. And he gave pieces of advice. And trust me, it was exactly what went on. And he was confident that we could draw or win. And I was confident too. And all the players were confident. But Anthony Lafort with us, we gave our great motivation.
After Velile's question, I'm taking 2 more questions before we round up this one. So if there's any more, please raise your hands. Velile.
Yeah, Coach Velile from SABC here. I could see your confidence yesterday, but just more on your confidence. 2 p.m. artificial pitch. You think that these are some of the factors that also make you to feel that you've got a strong advantage going to the second game, or sometimes not really used to these type of factors?
Yeah, but the game is not 2 p.m. The game is 4 p.m. Liberia time, which is 6 p.m. here. The pitch is artificial. I don't believe that, because even our players, they don't play artificial in Europe. So it's an advantage for both teams. But what I'm telling you is the tactical strategy that we'll use to make South Africa to suffer and make it to know that yes, we want to win. We're not going to choke. We're going to play. No matter what happens, we'll play. South Africa is bigger than us in football, everywhere. But we are more prepared than them at this time. Mentally, physically, technically, tactically, we're prepared. I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling the truth. At home, we're prepared.
Question here in front. There's one more question. Anyone else who hasn't yet asked a question who would like to? All right here, and then Lorenz, you'll wrap it up for us.
Kamkhulu Mokhale, VFM Sports Coach. Already my colleagues have alluded that you have enough motivation playing at home. Your president has played the game, Anthony Lafort as well. So you have managed to secure a point, but are there any lessons that you are taking from this game in making sure that at home you wrap it up and make it
a lot. But I'm not going to disclose that to you. But I learned a lot now. I know that South African team now. Trust me. I knew them on videos. I knew them analyze it. And that was on video, and that was so many games past. But this present game, I know them a lot. And I learned a lot. And trust me, South Africa will not play the ball they play today. We're not like that.
Lorenz.
Coach, you said something interesting that you very confidently said you're more prepared. What makes you more prepared, and what makes you think that Bafana is not prepared for this game?
What makes me more prepared? The answer you saw it today. A team from 2-0 down. 2-0 down. So that answers your question. That makes us more prepared. I will not discuss nothing. I think we are more prepared. Trust me.
Right, on that note, it wraps up the press conference for Liberia. Coach Ansu Keita, thank you.
Thank you.
Captain William Jibble, thank you so much.